What's up, YKTR Sports? Welcome back into the Rookie and the Vet featuring Isaac John because Scope's not here. What's going on, boss?
I'm pumped to be here, so thanks for having me on your show, Jacko.
That's no worries, mate. We're going to get Simmy in, but he's big time just with the Oracle now, so you got the call up from reserve grade. Welcome in. We're a bit of a different...
I've come down from a test match and playing park footy here.
Back into park footy. Bit of a switch up in this one. So basically, Isaac and I, obviously with only the 4 games going on, we've both come up with what we think's a bit of jam in our respective multi-adoons. We'll go through each game, we'll give you our best bets, and then we'll give you the multis at the end.
Cool.
He's feeling very confident over there as well. So
yeah, I don't know. I'm not really a big bettor, so but
I've been this morning.
I've been very betty lately, and obviously with the same game sort of vibe at the moment. There's obviously a bit of money to be made. So in crypto they call it alt season, and betting they call it same game season. So it's got my interest.
Piqued your interest, and finally, we have a Thursday night game. Last week was a bit weird, but we're going to start right off the top. We won't touch on Origin. We'll save that for next week. You and Scope kind of dive deep into all things State of Origin next week. But we're going to start with Manly versus the Raiders. Who you got in this game, bro?
Obviously, Manly, they got the hot hand right now. Even with Turbo out and Ches out, there's enough talent there. But I really like the left side as well with Fozzie. He'll get a lot more of the ball. Obviously, K Cuss comes in and he's very show and go. I know you like
anytime.
Yeah, and he always runs the ball too. So good. The Raiders, man, they've just been shaky all year, and obviously this little period is a good chance for them to get some wins because they've still got a nice side. But I think with their best player out, Jackie Wyden, going to be a little bit hard.
Yeah, I think Manly win as well. I don't think
they roll them.
No, neither do I. And that'll sort of, you've rolled nicely there into my bet. My best bet for this game, I'm actually taking Canberra with the start. So the start's 14 points via Ladbrokes.
Yep.
And that's at about $2. So that's the first leg of my multi, which we'll touch on at the end. But I think they're going to keep it close. I don't think you're going to see 66 points like Manly put on the Dogs without Tommy there. And obviously without Ches. But yeah, I'm going to take Canberra at the line, but I think Manly get it done. Who you got?
Yeah, I got Manly winning and got a couple try scorers in there as well.
Hit me.
Got subs, obviously hot hand right now, scoring hat-tricks for a giggle. And I've gone Brad Parker. Ooh. Oh, no. Sorry, I've changed that. I ended up going to Garrick. I was going to go Parker.
Right.
He's my guy, so but I was just like, I don't know. I think that left side's going to score a lot of points, and I think Sub gets one from further back.
So you're going to go each winger for a try?
Each winger for a try anytime.
Yeah, I like that. Not bad. And that's going to be forming part of your multi at the end of all of this as well?
Yep.
Done. All right, and rolling on to Friday night's game. It's kind of nice to just have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. One game, easy to focus on. South versus the Cowboys.
Touch up.
Yeah, I'm suspecting a bit of a touch up. Who you got?
Souths, obviously. I was just on Sportsbet before, but they couldn't. I don't know why the game wasn't showing up. So, and this is probably, I want to come back to this game later on in the week, and I'm going to load up on the same game multi.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a touch up. They've got all the boys in there besides Latrell. They've probably got the most depth in the outside backs to cover someone like Latrell. They've probably got the best attacking shape. Collectively as a whole, so I think they're going to get I think there's going to be a bit of a cricket score, but yeah, definitely Souths for sure.
You were having a look at Campbell Graham when you have a look at your try scorers anyway. You like?
Anywhere down that left side, I'm pretty interested in. I'm always a big fan of Cody Walker as well because he can score from multiple scenarios. He
scored last week too.
He always puts himself in the game, so he's not a type of half that gets one look. Like he'll touch that first receiver pass and that's it. He can do multiple different things. He can score off grubbers from Reynolds. He can push up through the middle. Great support player. He's just in and around the ball all the time. So I kind of always like to pay attention to him when I am having a bet. But like I said, I'll put my Souths bet on later.
Yeah, okay. I will stay with Ladbrokes here, so I could bet on this game. So I'm just going to take Souths in the halftime, full-time double. So it's only $1.26. It's a nice little middle of your multi, middle of your weekend. Sort of prop bet. I think they're easily.
What are you again? Say it again.
Halftime, full-time double. So to lead at halftime and then obviously win the game.
Oh, okay.
So I think they get ahead, they stay ahead. I don't know whether they blow them out like you suggest, but I think they pretty comfortably win in that sort of 10.
Who, the Cowboys? You don't reckon they'll blow them out?
I'm not going to ride the 13 plus bandwagon for an extra couple of cents. I'm just going to stick halftime, full-time double. $1.26. So.
Meow.
Don't worry, the jam's coming from me.
Luke, can you throw a cat feature in there a little bit later?
There's 2 very safe bets.
I'm used to Oracle here.
I've got James Graham for a try. Rolling then on to the Roosters versus the Dogs. Speaking of a touch-up, I'll start us here because this has fucked me in the past. If you're a rookie in the vet punter and you know that this has fucked you in the past, but I'm taking the Bulldogs at the start. It's 21.5 points, and I think they cover it. I don't think the Roosters. I know the Roosters are going to come out with a point to prove after last week. I know they got touched up by 60 odd last week, the Dogs, but I think they keep this one within that sort of 10 to 18 point range. So I'm going to go at $1.90. I'm going to take the Bulldogs with the plus 21.5.
I think with all this sort of Dragon scandal at the moment, it's kind of kept these scorelines underneath. Like, it feels like it's been a long week this week, and the Doggies got pumped 66-0, so they've sort of just been
Roosters
working
got
away.
Pumped, what, 44-0?
Yeah, but yeah, that's true.
By Melbourne.
Hey, actually bet's not too bad at the moment. So yeah, obviously I've just gone head to head when I'm going to roll it into Tupanua. He's kind of like my, you know when some families just keep buying a lotto ticket because the one time they don't buy it, that's when it comes through. He's that for me when I do bet.
He's hit for us earlier in the season as well. There was Justin Olam and Tupanua, which were kind of our favourites.
Very similar, like to Cody Walker, where he can score off multiple looks. And he can run a line for you. He's athletic enough where he can break the line on his own as well, so he can do a 1-out carry. So
he's been a bit of a kick target in the last few weeks as well when they were searching for points. So
I always like him because he's big, athletic, and runs a tough line. And he's just good.
There you go, Roosters head to head into Satili Tupanua, anytime try scorer, and finishing off with the game of the fucking round. Warriors versus Sean Johnson and the Sharks.
It probably is. It probably is. I didn't pick a head to. I'm just going to have to, not betting wise.
Yeah. Who do you think will win?
Man, who do you think?
I think the Warriors are going to win. Yeah.
You've changed your tone from earlier in the year.
Please stop.
Man, the Warriors side looks stacked. I think Cronulla get a job done purely off the back of Sean Johnson. I love a storyline. He's playing up against his old club and he's heading back there as well. So he'd want to get in a good performance coming off the back of a loss as well, which is a little bit annoying. But, man, that Warriors side are nice. Like, their back three's elite.
Yeah.
Reece Walsh,
Dallin
and Rog. That's a pretty good back line. So, I'm staying
best
away
bets
from
for that one. Best bets for this game?
I am going Marcelo Montoya. A little bit random.
Strong side.
Left side, Reece Walsh holds a good wide 4. I think Roger's going to be there as well. I know Walsh can throw that long ball, but I think it's going to be like a kick or something. A kick and a chase. So he's going to shape long.
Get the crystal ball for him, bro.
This is more Oracle vibes, eh?
I can see it on the left-hand side of the post.
So where the Warriors play and the way Reece Walsh plays, he swings left and he's got all those options there.
Yeah.
But one of his best options is like he'll look long, bring the winger up and kick, and hopefully Montoya, the big rangy thing, can get over and put it down. So that's my one.
There's your timestamp, Lukey. Look, I think my boys, I think they're at $2.50 head to head. I think that's overs anyway, but makes sense. Cronulla have got a very good side on paper as well, and off the back of last week they should bounce back.
Lodge rolls in, bro.
Lodge rolls straight in. Cody Nicorima's back in. Jack Murchie's on the extended bench. I wouldn't be surprised if he squeaks on.
Do you know who I don't mind as well? Sort of Adam Fanua-Blake and Benny Murdoch, like just dropping off under and stuff. So I don't know. They're hard to stop close.
That was
to the
an
line.
ordinary game by his own standards by old Mudders Masilla last week, so he'll be back for a big one. But my boy Alisi Katoa put on a fucking clinic, and I've got him at $4.25 anytime try scorer in this one back-to-back weeks. I think he crashes over, and that rounds out my multi. So should I give you what I got?
Yeah.
I have in summary, the Raiders to cover the line plus 14 points. That's at $2. I have the halftime, full-time double for South at $1.26. I've got the mighty Bulldogs, Simi's Bulldogs, covering the plus 21.5, and Alisi Katoa at $4.25. That gets you $20 of the best. So a little hungy on that.
I thought you laying around the old $9 marks.
Nah, you scared me with your 28 hucker, so I've thrown Katoa in the back end of that. So if you get to Sunday and all you're needing is Alisi, I think you're home. The Dogs is sort of the danger one there, but that gives you $20 of the best if you multi them up. What you got, man?
I have got Manly win, head to head. Roosters win. Anytime try scorers for Satili Tupanua, Ruben Garrick, Jason Saab, and Marcelo Montoya. And that gives you 28, pumped it up to 33. I've whacked the pineapple on it as well, a little 50.
Yep.
$1,653. Free money.
That is Rookie in the Vet. We'll get all these tips up today as well ahead of Thursday night's game. We'll get them up on YKTR the mag.
Oracle is back tomorrow as well, so if you want the bets that we'll be swinging for the fences, it's going to be my first sort of crack at I actually had one last week that was paying like 53K and I thought it was in for a lost it straight away. But yeah, me and Simi are back with the real betting show of YKTR, so stay tuned.
Bit of test cricket here, T20 tomorrow.